Yo, it is good, fellas, and hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're talking about what you need to do today and this weekend in Madden 25. This is a video we update on the channel each and every single Friday. Reason being, there are always things to do in MUT. With MUT dropping content every single week, things are always changing. I understand you guys have school, you guys have work, so you don't necessarily have the most time in the world to lock in and play Madden Ultimate Team 24/7. But when you are locked in, knowing exactly what you should be grinding for, I'm telling you guys, it is only going to be helpful. Before we hop into it, if you guys have not already, go down there and drop a like. Just want to remind you guys one more time about my official Discord server. The link to join that will be in the top of the description. Lots of cool things going on in there. When it comes to this week's what you need to do today and this weekend video, I think we got to start with the big one, the playoff promo. Yesterday we saw the second drop of the playoff promo, and I'm not going to sit here and say like it's the most not confusing promo. There are definitely some things EA did and did not explain. The main one being this playoff game objective all the way down here. During my updates video we talked about this, but if you missed that, a quick little recap right here. These two objectives right here, you're only meant to be able to get one of them done. These have to do with your welcome item players. That was the player you picked all the way back in part 1 of the playoff promo, so literally last Thursday. If that player won with their real NFL team, their wild card weekend game, and they are now into the divisional round, you only have to win 10 games with them in your lineup. If your player lost, you have to win 20. Very simple right there. At the end of the day, all you have to do is make sure your welcome item player from the playoff promo is somewhere in your lineup. By doing this, you will get an additional upgrade token for your welcome item player, but you are only meant to get one from this week. Leave it up to EA to make these things super confusing. It is what it is, but just know you're only supposed to get one welcome item token from the playoff game. You cannot max out your welcome item player. He can only get up to a 92 overall, fully maxed out today. Now, in the field pass for the playoff promo, you also have to win games in the head-to-head mode. I do recommend you guys do this. This is a lot of XP, and it's not too difficult. You guys can see how much I have been playing, but definitely come in here and get this done. On top of that, there will be an MCS stream taking place, I'm pretty sure January 21st and 22nd. That's going to be Tuesday and Wednesday of this up-and-coming week. Of course, we'll cover that more when it is here, but you will get some additional playoff rewards. We do have more playoff objectives. Talked about this a lot last week, but please make sure you have at least 2 playoff players in your lineup. Already get one for free that you need to be using in your welcome item player, so if you don't want to break the bank, go buy a 82 overall, or just go buy 94 overall Xavier Worthy. That card is legit. You definitely want to get these done and finish off your field pass. We'll get to why in a second. Of course, you have playoff sets. I don't recommend you guys do those unless you absolutely need them to finish off the pass, but just basing it off of every single promo, you typically don't need to do any of these sets. The reason you want to finish off this field pass, next week, we will have a free 94 overall B&D playoff fantasy pack waiting for us at level 21. This is any B&D playoff player out of the entire playoff promo right here in this fantasy pack. As somebody who runs a Commander's theme team, you guys see the price of the offensive lineman they're dropping for us, 500,000 coins for Andrew Wiley, absolutely disgusting. He will be joining the squad next week because of this pack, but for those of you who are no money spent value squads, this is something you should want to go out there and pick a Xavier Worthy, or pick a Marlon Humphrey or Xavier McKinney, or one of those top tier players from the playoff promo. Yes, it's going to be B&D, but this is a free champion and something that EA has not been doing much over. It's been a minute. This is a W and something every single one of you needs to be grinding. I don't care what you're doing this weekend. Grind through your field pass. Of course, with the playoff promo, we did get a few other things, and we'll cover those here in a second. The first one being the playoff solo challenges. I did mine last night. It took me 7 minutes total. I timed myself. It was super easy. You are going to want to get these done because at the end of these solo challenges, not only do you get field pass XP, we'll get a 91 plus overall B&D player pack or 85 plus. I'll probably take the 91 plus B&D. I've had some pretty good luck with those packs, and I guess promos pass. There are upgrade tokens for that welcome item player. Gents, if you picked Nate Wiggins out of that welcome item player pack, I guess last Thursday, you're going to have a really good corner come next Thursday. He's going to have base 96 speed for free. The W. Honestly, all of the welcome item cards are very solid. The next two things we do have to cover, they could touch on 2 other topics, but let's just dive straight into both of the brand new modes with the playoff promo. First one being the solo road to the Super Bowl. This is going to be the offline version of the online road to the Super Bowl mode. This dropped Thursday with part 2 of the playoff promo, and taking a look right here, this is a solid coin making method. Basically make about 16 to 17,000 coins every single time you go full Renault. You can also take the B&D player packs. I did that for my first run through and pulled an 85 and an 82. So I don't actually recommend you guys pick the players. I would just say take your coins. If they weren't B&Ds, then maybe we could have a conversation about it, but they're B&Ds, you're going to lose coins. take the coins. When it comes to playing through this mode, a few quick tips I have found that kind of make it helpful. Always run 2 clock. If you want to run no huddle, that also will occasionally run the clock down faster. Always have 2 clock. You are going to want to get in and out of these games as fast as possible. Your opponent is not going to be good. It's on rookie mode, so you will also be able to double up and get done with season pass objectives as well. Make sure you are queuing in and knowing exactly what you need to grind through. They are 4-quarter games, and every single game except the Super Bowl will be a 3-minute quarter. For whatever reason, EA decided to make the Super Bowl in this mode a 5-minute quarter game. Super Bowl does take a little bit more of time, but I've had plenty of people in my Discord tell me they made 150,000 coins purely off this mode in like an hour last night, so this is definitely something you are going to want to grind through. And if you are no money spent, value squad, or just want to make some coins, it's not the fastest way in the world, but it's definitely one of the most efficient and better ways we have. Would recommend you guys play through AKA Icon Clash as well. We don't exactly know what's the deal when it comes to this timer above it. I mean above getting the wins done. You have to get these wins done to get AKA Icon tokens. I'm going to be playing through this today just to make sure I get my XP and get my tokens so I can eventually claim a free AKA Icon champion. The last thing when it comes to playing this game, and especially when it's tied into the Super Bowl promo, we got to talk about the new online mode. Yes, this isn't new. It's been here for about a week. This mode right here is one of the best ways to make coins. I know I just said the offline mode was good. This mode is great. You do have to win a few more games, and you have to win games online. But if you can win games online and you can win the Super Bowl in this mode, you are getting either a free 94 overall Rasul Douglas or AJ Brown, both selling for, let's say, around 750,000 coins on a bad day. You could probably make 850,000 coins depending on when you are selling those cards today. Like I said, though, it is not going to be easy. You are going to play some sweats, but then again, you are also going to have some super easy matchups. That is because there is no matchmaking elo in this game. So when you are playing Madden this weekend, when more people are on the game, it's a known thing, you might get some easier matchups in this mode. If there has ever been a time to play the Road to Super Bowl online mode, I am going to say it is going to be the first weekend, I guess the second weekend, but the first weekend of it actually working. You could get some fairly easy wins in here, and I definitely recommend coming in here and just playing through it. Even if you don't win the Super Bowl, you make 20,000 coins for winning 5 games. I do get it. People typically stay all the way through to the end of the game, but you are making a decent amount of coins. Now, right here are the legend tier rewards for regular head-to-head, and right here are the veteran tier rewards. Rookie tier rewards are actually worse, so depending on where you are in your regular head-to-head rank, this is a better way to make coins by playing the game. Of course, if you do win the Super Bowl, you basically make 1,000,000 coins. So it's a pretty fair trade-off. Pretty sure that is everything we have to talk about when it comes to the playoff promo. Later today, I'm going to do a full market talk. We're going to dive into the playoff players' prices because they've definitely changed up over the last few days. So if you want to hear me yap about the market for about 8 minutes, make sure to tune in at 3 p.m. Eastern time later today. Next up, let's talk about online game modes, more specifically head-to-head rank, because you guys can see right there, we got about 2 weeks left. This head-to-head rank cycle has been one of the easier ones for me, and that's because I only have to get to the hero tier to get the reward that I want. I want that Isaiah Simmons. I'm sure I said this yesterday, but after seeing that Roquan Smith, I was like, all right, it's time to lock in. Let's get Isaiah Simmons. The reason we bring this up, it is easier to get wins in head-to-head ranked on the weekends. That is because, again, more people are playing this game. The more people that are playing the game, typically the worst players are playing the game. We only have 2 more weekends until this is over, so if you want to get a good little grind session, it's definitely a good weekend to do so. Of course, Gauntlet and Champs have been here since the very beginning. The rewards are the same, and if you want to make some solid coins but have to play some super sweaty Madden, of course, this is a solid way to do it. And of course, we already talked about both of these modes right here. Let's quickly talk about offline modes, and then let's talk about some Season 5 stuff. Going over to the offline stuff once again, we already talked about this right here. We already talked about AKA Icons Clash. If you want to play solo seasons, I always recommend playing the Ultimate solo seasons. It's not that much harder, and the value you get for winning this is significantly higher than playing the amateur one, so always play the harder one. Solo battles are great for getting objectives done. Now, taking a look at the objectives, there really isn't much to do in here. You have to do your legend challenges. I recommend you guys stay up to date on those every single week. Get done with your team of the week, but we're done with team of the week challenges. We talked about your playoff challenges, and we don't have team motor challenges in here anymore, so I don't exactly know what's going on with those. but there are really no solo challenges I view as priority 1 anymore. The fact that we don't have AKA icon solo challenges, I'm not really gonna play solo challenges unless they're playoff tied into. If you aren't caught up on Legends or Team of the Week, I would get those done as soon as you can. Let's talk Season 5 to wrap it up this morning. We got about 32 days left until Season 5 is over. Season 5 is going to end in the middle of February 19th to be exact, or a week from Sunday. I definitely spent some time in this field pass just working through it. Might seem like we have a lot of time and then all of a sudden it's over, so to stay in here locked in and get this done, make sure you're playing through weekly objectives every single week. We'll say the week 2 objectives are having some issues tracking right now, so don't be shocked if those aren't tracking, but week 1 has been tracking. Make sure you realize what objectives you have to do in what game modes. For example, rushing touchdowns I can only do in head-to-head solo seasons or solo battles, but kick return yards I can do in literally any game mode. You have more program XP with the playoff promo. This is, if you're playing the game, you should pretty much get this done. Offensive yards are the easiest thing to get in the game. Just make sure you have 2 playoff players in your lineup. By doing this, you have 140,000 Season 5 XP combined in both of these. Of course, your daily challenges do matter. I've seen a lot of people just not do their dailies or say they don't need to do their dailies to finish off their field pass. And your daily challenges are the difference between being level 48 and level 50 in the Season 5 field pass. It's that little of a difference, but if you want to finish off your field pass, you should do your dailies every single chance you can get to. You don't have to do them every single day, but every day you log into MUT, you're going to want to get these things done. Fellas, that is everything we got this morning when it comes to what you need to do in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, get in there and drop a like, and if you are new to the channel and you did find this video helpful, odds are you boys will be in the right place. If you have any questions about anything when it comes to MUT, when it comes to the market, the store, and literally anything, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, the comment section, or my Discord. Gents, that is all she wrote for this morning. Have a good one. I'll catch you boys back here this afternoon. Peace, gents. I love you guys.